Hello. In this video, I'm going to be going over kind of supplemental for adding and subtracting rational expressions. Now, for my first example, I'm just going to take two fractions. So I have 1 over 8, and I'm going to add kind of 3 over 11. Now, this one is kind of old news to you guys, but the principles for adding, subtracting rational expressions is the same. So in the bottom, I have 8 and 11. So those are my two denominators. And to add or subtract any fraction, I have to have a common denominator. So in this case, my common denominator is just the multiple of 8 and 11, which is 88. So to get to the common denominator, I'll have to multiply my right side here by 8. And whatever I do to the bottom, I'll have to also do to the top, so essentially I'm going to also multiply the top by 8. In the end, I'm multiplying by 1. 8 over 8 being equal to 1. So I'm not really changing this term, I'm just kind of multiplying both the top and bottom by the same number, so it's 1. On the left side, I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 11, because that gives me to my common denominator of 88. So 11 times 1 is 11, and over 88, plus 3 times 8 is 24 over 88. Now that they have the same denominator, I can add them together. So 11 plus 34 gives me 35 over 88 as my answer. So all I've done here is between 8 and 11, I found something that's common, in this case 88, and I multiplied the top and bottom by the same number, and I do the kind of same procedure on the other side. So let's take a look at another example. So let's take a look at this one, example number 2. So this one I have 6 over 3xy subtract 5 over y squared. Now, this case is not as obvious what the common denominator is. Sometimes you have to just kind of like take the two denominators and kind of multiply them together. But in this case, I have a y on this side and a y on this side. So my common denominator is going to be probably 3xy squared, kind of a combination of it. So to get 3xy squared, I'm going to have to multiply the one on the left by just y. And I'll have to do the same to the top. But on the right, I'm going to have to multiply by 3x. And I'll have to do the same to the top. So that gives me these two expressions. Now I have 6y over 3xy squared subtract 15x over 3xy squared. So just like before, now I have a common denominator. In this case, it's 3xy squared. And I just kind of combine them together. Unfortunately, I got two different terms. I got y and x. So it just becomes 6y minus 15x over 3xy squared. Now I can actually simplify this one a bit more. So if I extend it here, I can actually factor out a 3. So I'm going to factor out the 3, so I get 3, and I'm left with 2y minus 5x, and I have 3xy squared. And look at that, my 3's cancel out to 1, and my answer is just this 2y minus 5x over 3, or sorry, no, just erase that, over xy squared. And there you go, that's my kind of simplest kind of answer. So let's take a look at a slightly more complicated one. So in this example, I have 2 over over x plus 3 minus 7 over x squared minus 9. Now, I look at this and alarm bells are already ringing. I have this right here. Well, that's kind of a difference of squares. So I'm going to first try to kind of factor it. So I'm going to just keep the left side the same here. 2x plus 3. Just kind of put brackets so we recognize that's kind of the same thing. And then I have 7. And I just kind of factor this. And it's going to be x minus 3 times x plus 3. So if I look at this, I actually have x plus 3 and x plus 3. The only difference being is this term, x minus 3. So I actually don't have to do anything to my right side. All I have to do is multiply x minus 3 times x minus 3 on my left side. So that gives me 2x minus 6 over kind of x minus 3, x plus 3, minus 7, x minus 3, x plus 3. So just move that up, and so minus 6 minus 7, well, that's minus 13. So I got 2x minus 13 over x plus 3, x minus 3. There you go. Now it's solved. So sometimes you just kind of got to look for the things that you could factor, because it might make it a lot simpler. All right, so last one, probably one of the more complicated ones we have is we have 2x over x squared. So we have this kind of simple trinomial plus x minus 6 plus 5 over x squared plus 2x minus 8. So that's just a positive 5. All right, so in this one, first thing I'm going to do, because I got two simple trinomials, well, again, alarm bells are ringing, I probably have to factor. So I go 2x, and then I have, well, x plus x minus 6, so that's going to be a negative and positive, and so it's going to be x plus 3x minus 2 plus, now I got 5, again, another simple trinomial, 2x minus 8, so that's going to be x plus 4 x minus 2 again. Hey, look at that. X minus 2 is the same on both sides. So that's just kind of one thing I don't have to worry about when I factor. So now I'm actually just going to multiply both sides and try to get a common factor. In this case, on the right, x plus 3 over x plus 3, and the left, it's x plus 4 times x plus 4. So I have 2x over x plus 3, x minus 2, plus 5, x plus 4, x minus 2, and so I'm going to multiply this side by x plus 4 over x plus 4, and this side by x, move that out of the way, plus 3 over x plus 3. Guys, I need to kind of make them all kind of the same. So I'm actually going to leave the bottom just as its factors for now. I might be able to eliminate something later, but I'm going to have to expand the top. So when I expand the top, 2x times x gives me 2x squared. 4 times 2x is 8x plus 5x plus 15. And the bottom is just x plus 4, x plus 3, and x minus 2, because it's all the same. Now I'm just going to calculate terms here, 5x, 8x. So I get 2x squared plus 13x plus 15. it gives me x plus 4 and x plus 3 and x minus 2. Now, I look at the top and it looks like I can factor that. So let's give that a try. So I got 2x and plus 13x. I can use my kind of box method. I'm just going to do it over here. Alright, so I got 2x squared, and this is 15. So odds are I got 2x here and x here, so 2x times x is x squared. Now I got 15. And somehow I gotta get 13 to be my sum of my two middle ones. So I'm gonna try, well, 15 is 3 and 5. So odds are I'm gonna have plus 5 here, plus 3 here. X times 3 is 3x, and 2x times 5, oh, okay, it's 10x. That gives me 13. So that's what I can factor it to. So let's see if that gets us anywhere. So now I got 2x plus 3 and x plus 5 over x plus 4, x plus 3, x minus 2. Now, that doesn't really get me anywhere, but I did kind of simplify it into its factors, which can be useful later on. Anyways, adding and subtracting rational functions, you just kind of look for where things you got to factor. It makes finding the common denominator kind of that much easier.